So today I am filming my January favorites, and I have a good amount of stuff this month, so I thought I would make a favorites video. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I have is the Anastasia Glow Kit, and this is in That Glow. This was super popular. It still is really super popular. I'm obsessed with it. It's such a good highlighting palette, and of course, whenever anything that has to do with highlight comes out, of course, I need it in my life. So this is what it looks like, and I'm obsessed, you guys. Like, it is so good. When I first came out, I wasn't like too crazy about it because I thought it was kind of like the highlighters that are in the Anastasia Contour Kit, which aren't my fave. But these are completely different. These are so beautiful. They are so pigmented and so like intense. Like, I love it. That one was Sunburst. I've been using Sunburst and Bubbly like non-stop. I'm obsessed, you guys. I have no other words for it other than I'm obsessed. I do want to get the Gleam palette. That's the other one that's like this. It's more pinky though, so I'm like debating if I want that one or not because I don't really like pink highlighters. I like more warm gold bronzy kind of highlighters, but I might get it, so who knows. The next thing is the Tartelette in Bloom, and I just did a tutorial on this, or using this last week, but I've been obsessed with this. I love this one way more than the regular Tartelette palette. I was obsessed with the first Tartelette palette when it first came out, but this one is so much better. Like, the pigmentation and the creaminess and like the butteriness of these shadows, I feel like are a little bit different. And like this color, I used this one in my tutorial. This one is Firecracker. It's so pigmented. Ooh, I love those like bronzy colors. But this one is very warm toned, I would say. But I love it. I love me some warm tones, and like this little section like right here is my life. So yeah, I've definitely been using this a lot this past month. I've been reaching for this, and I've been reaching for this palette. This is the Morphe 35K palette. Whenever I don't know what I want to do with my makeup, I kind of just grab this. I will look at it and then somehow come up with what I want to create. I love this shade right here and this shade, lots of the browns. I can create a lot of different looks with this. Basically, like, I can use like the blacks to deepen up things, and like it has the lighter colors. Basically, it's a very universal palette that I feel like can work for a lot of people. I feel like this palette doesn't get talked about enough. I mentioned this one in my Morphe favorites. I think I said the same thing, like it doesn't get talked about enough, but it's such a versatile palette. It's a lot of mattes, but it does have shimmers too. And it has warms and cool tones, a little bit of cool tones, but I feel like this is a palette that everyone needs. It has so many different colors and I love it. So the next thing, I got this at the beginning of the month. I mentioned this one in my 2015 favorites, I think. Did I? No. I don't remember if I did. But this is the Loreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. And I got the shade W2. I'm wearing it right now. And I've been loving it so much. Like, I used to like the True Match Lumi Foundation, like the regular one, a long time ago. I can never open this. There we go. So it just opens up like that. It has like the little cushion or like little sponge. And then you open this up and it has like the cushion thing in it. So I like this. It's more medium coverage, I would say, because I could definitely still, like, I could see my skin underneath. Ooh, what is that? Okay. I can see my skin underneath still, but I like that. I used to like really full coverage foundations, but I just been realizing that I don't need it that much. So I've been kind of straying away. I've been kind of straying away from foundation in general lately. I just have not been wanting to wear foundation or makeup in general, actually. But, the only problem I have with this is that it's $16.99 and you only get half an ounce, which I think that's like, L'Oreal, what are you doing? Like, most foundations come with 1 ounce, and even the what you call it, It might be because of the packaging, I'm guessing. But still, like $17 for a drugstore foundation that's only half an ounce is kind of ridiculous. I don't even know if I would repurchase it if I didn't. Like, I got it at work, so I obviously got a discount on it. But I don't know if I would buy this normally because $17 is a lot for a drugstore foundation. Drugstore needs to chill with their prices. Like, they are expensive now. Like, I even thought the Infallible foundation was like really expensive, but this is like way more than that. And I'm guessing it is because of the packaging, but still, that's the only thing I have bad to say about it. But yeah, these lipsticks, I've been talking about both of these. I've been wearing them a lot this past month, but I've been wearing this one like almost every single day. This is Ofra Americano. I get so many compliments when I wear this. It's such a pretty, like warm orangey brown color, and I just love it so much. I got this in my BoxyCharm last month, or was it this month? It was last month. Yes. And I just love it so much. Like, I was wearing this when I met I can't speak today. I was wearing this when I met Desi and Katie, and like they were like, "Oh my god, like your lipstick is beautiful," and I was like, "Thank you so much." But yeah, I've just been reaching for this every single day. I love warm colors, everything warm. I just want to bathe in warm things. But I've just been reaching for it so much. I was actually looking at it on the website. I wanted to buy it normally, but then I got it in my BoxyCharm, thank God. And I love the Ofra liquid lipsticks. They're one of my favorite formulas. I've mentioned this multiple times. I love their formula because they're so like creamy, but they're not, and they set pretty matte, but they're not drying at all. So that's why I really like them. So yeah. And then the next color I've been wearing a lot, this is Taurus from Colourpop. It's part of the Kathleen Lights Where the Night Is collection. So this is really similar. It's a little bit darker. I think you can kind of see how it's a little bit darker. So this one is not as matte, but it's so pretty. It's definitely a darker brown, but it's still a warm brown, basically. I just like browns in general. I like brown lipstick and stuff like that. But it's so pretty, and I've gotten so many compliments on this too. So yeah, let's see. Let's talk about this. Since I'm on the topic of Kathleen, this is the Kathleen Lights Where the Night Is collection. This is Weenie. This is seriously the prettiest freaking eyeshadow I've ever laid my eyes on. When I first saw the collection, when it was going to come out, I was like not that excited for this color until I literally put it on my eyelids. Oh, it is so pretty. And I love the name because that's like what she calls her dog. I'm obsessed with Kathleen. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm obsessed with her. I've met her a couple times, and she's seriously the most sweetest and genuine person I've ever met. So I will always support her. I think she comes out with such unique products. I feel like the colors she comes out with and stuff like that are just so different, and that's what I love about it. It's not like the everyday neutral colors that you see. Her Where the Light Is collection was more neutral, but like her Where the Night Is one was like totally different, and that's what I love. Miami Fever was such a different color, so that's why I really like that. But so yeah, there was that one. It's such a pretty, I think it's a metallic. This one's a pearlized. The pearlized shadows are really pretty from Colourpop. Okay, so I don't ever really use setting powders because I am so dry. But I did find a powder finally that doesn't make me feel super dry and doesn't really make me look dry. Like, there's a lot of powders that I've tried that make my skin feel tight, I guess, in a way, because it's so mattifying, and I can't have mattifying things on my face because my skin is like the desert. But this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powders. I think Kathleen talked about it, and then so did Jaclyn Hill, saying that they're better for dry skin because they don't dry out the skin at all, and it's true. It doesn't leave you super matte. It just really sets your foundation, and I like to set my like dewier and more luminous foundations with a powder because it's easier to blend other powders on top of it. So that's the only time I will use a powder, but other than that, if I don't have to use one, I won't, because I feel like on my skin it just emphasizes everything, and this one does not do that. So the next thing, like I was mentioning earlier, I just have not been wanting to wear foundation lately or any makeup in general. I just feel like I wear so much makeup all the time that my skin has been reacting to it. Like I've been getting like bumps up here and like on my cheeks. I don't know what it's from. I haven't been using anything different. I think it's just my pores are clogged or something. I don't know. It's going away now though, thank God. And I think I know why. I'll talk about it after. But this is the Purlisse BB cream. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I don't know if there's a shade on this. I think it's all one shade, to be honest. Who knows? I don't know. But I do want to buy the full size of this because I've been using this a lot. And I use it whenever I don't want to wear makeup and stuff. So I really, really, really like it. It just evens out my skin tone, which is what I have a problem with because I kind of have uneven skin tone a little bit. And but I've just been using this like constantly because I just haven't been wanting to wear makeup at all. I'm going to talk about two blushes. They're very similar, but I wanted to mention both of them because I've just been wearing them so often. This is Makeup Geek's Romance blush, and then this is Benefit's Coralista. I just depotted it. But both of these are like peachy blushes with a kind of gold reflect in it. What I like about it is that it gives you like a healthy kind of glow, like healthy flush of color. Healthy flush of color. Like I'm blushing. Like healthy, I guess. And I like that it has the kind of sheen to it because it gives me a glow underneath what I'm gonna like put an excessive amount of highlighter on top of. So it's kind of like a starter glow, and I just have been loving them lately. I've been wearing them almost every single day. I think Coralista a little bit more, but I love these two. So this is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Overnight Recharging and Refining Moisturizer. I got this a month ago and I've been using it like every single day, and it's just so hydrating. It's an overnight moisturizer, but it's not super thick like most of them are, but it's still very hydrating. And with someone like me that has dry skin, I will always like look for very hydrating things, and I just like the way this one makes my skin feel. I wake up in the morning, my skin is still very hydrated. And but it's not like over hydrating or like overly greasy or anything like that, so I feel like this could still be very good for all skin types. So yeah, there's that. And then the last thing is the Muddy Body Detox Clay Mask. This was sent to me, but my opinion is wholly my own. This is where I think my skin is kind of clearing up. This really takes everything out of your pores. It reminds me of the Glam Glow mask where when you put it on and it dries, you could see everything being pulled out of your skin. It's really gross, but it's super cool, and I just really like it. It just really pulls all the impurities out of your skin. It has activated charcoal, coconut, and cacao powder. But yeah, I posted a little mini video of how I use this on my Instagram. But if you guys want to try it, I would definitely recommend it. I do have a discount code if you guys want to try it out. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend this. Just because I really have been seeing like my skin kind of improve. I've been using it regularly. Like every 4 to 5 days I've been using it. And I've been seeing like my bumps and stuff go away. Just because my pores were so clogged. But yeah, I really like that one so far. Okay, so let's ignore the fact that my lighting completely changed. I don't know what happened, and my camera died, so that's that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, leave me some comments down below. And if you guys are going to Gem Beauty this weekend, go ahead and say hi to me. I will be there both days. Can't wait to meet everyone. I know a lot of people that I follow on Instagram are going to be there, so I'm very excited. And also, totally like off topic, but I wanted to mention that I did get accepted into Ipsy OS, so I'm now an Ipsy OS member, and I'm so thankful and so grateful to be a part of it now. I'm so excited. I can't wait to I can't wait to do the things that I get to do now, if that makes any sense. But yeah, go ahead and leave me some comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video.